Great day, great people. Welcome back. I am Jamie, the Crown Adjuster with W.O.V.E.N on our mission to help you find, fix, own, and maintain your crown. So let's get started today. You are amazing. You are beautiful. You are courageous. You are dedicated. You are endeavoring to be the best you can be. You are fantastic. You are gorgeous. You are harmonious with other people. And let's really just get started today. So first off, I want to give a major shout out to my sister Margie. She thought enough of me today to send me encouraging videos and words that helped me to fix my crown early this morning. And I am so grateful that it was pressed upon her heart to help me fix my crown, which then gave me the energy to come on to be live today to talk about the journey beginning and with my crown acceptance. So let's get started with that message. So a year ago today, I was in a really weird space in my life. And from the outside looking in, you would think everything was going absolutely as planned. I had a job or career that was yielding me the financial stability that I had been dreaming of for years. I was in a space, a comfortable space where my children were secure, getting a great education. My mom was here with me. Things just seemed like they were going well, right? So I was doing things and I thought that I was accomplishing all of the goals, or at least some of the goals I thought that I wanted to accomplish in life. But what I realized was that as I was going through this process, I wasn't living. I wasn't living. I was a zombie. I was just going through life as many of us do. I was getting up. I was going to work. I was participating in several different activities outside of work. I was trying to be there for my children, trying to be there for my family, trying to be there for everybody else, but I wasn't showing up for me. I wasn't showing up for me. I was showing up to make sure that I got the paycheck to pay the bills that I had become accustomed to, and I was just going through life like a zombie, day in, day out, pretty much doing the exact same things, and I wasn't feeling fulfilled. I didn't know exactly where my life was going to go. I had achieved some different accolades that I had been working on, achieved my master's. Really just seemed like everything was going the way you would think it would go, right? Until I realized that Jamie was not taking any time out for Jamie. Jamie really did not believe that she was crown worthy. Jamie thought that she had to fix all of the pieces of her crown before she could even put it on. It was in that moment that I realized that waking up every day and operating in a zombie state was not what I was created to do. I was not created to just get up and go through a typical routine and be satisfied with that. So I started looking at what did I really want in life. Well, for those of you who are mothers and those of you who are fathers, when you have children, you start doing and operating in strategic fashions to make sure that your children have everything that you want them to have, and sometimes for them to have things that you didn't have when you were growing up because you thought you were lacking certain things. So I kept pushing forward, and I kept telling myself, it's okay, you're doing the right thing, keep doing this thing, do all the things that you've been doing, and you will get to your next place called there. Then I remember the phone calls. Um, Driving to the park, leaving the job, driving to the park, screaming, calling a few people and saying, I can't keep doing this. I can't keep doing this. The pressure is way too much. And let me explain what that pressure was. So the pressure, from my perspective as a leader, I had people that worked with me, right? These are the employees. These were team members. I didn't take it lightly that their lives were in my hands. I didn't take it lightly that we all had a spiritual connection because we were together. And that burden became so much and so overwhelming for me that I needed a break. I didn't, I wasn't giving myself a break. I was working and taking on the stress and the pressures of everybody around me, and I wasn't taking a break. Mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, I was going down a deep rabbit hole that nobody saw because I just kept on smiling. I kept on smiling and I kept on doing because that is what I thought a leader was supposed to do. And then I started seeing cracks in my foundation and I was getting scared. I needed to figure out what I needed to do. And I didn't know really what I was going to do. So then I said, okay, so what is this? And I started to pray. And I started to say, okay, I need revelation on what I'm to do and where am I to go and what is this thing that's going on with me. I got the degrees. I got the job. I'm making the financial investing in myself and my children and my family. I got to the status. Why am I so unhappy? I was so unhappy because all of those things really didn't amount to what I thought they were going to amount to. They gave me security. They definitely paid the bills. It paid the bills. But it did not bring me peace. It did not bring me joy. It did not make me feel like I could be creative. And so I had to take a step back and I started to say I can own and acknowledge that I have a crown. But I also know that there are some jewels inside that crown that has to be worked on. And in that process, I made a declaration. I started resigning from some things. I started resigning from things that wasn't going to help me to keep my peace. I started resigning from things that seemed like I was just doing it just to be doing it. Resignation is really hard because that means that it seems like you're giving up on something that you're doing. And in some instances you are. But in other instances, we have to learn how to resign from the things that are not causing us the peace and joy that is to be part of our lives. So I started that journey last year on this day. I didn't know fully what I was asking for when I asked for a change in my life. What I can say is that the road has been interesting. It has been challenging. It has been rewarding. And for the first time in my working career, because I am not working outside of the home at the moment, I actually found some peace. I found peace in being a mother, right? Waking up and making those lunches for my daughters, driving them to school, seeing them off, helping them set their day, changing their narrative, being able to pick them up and have those conversations after school. having an after school snack with them. I didn't know I needed that. I thought it was my job to just go to work, make sure that they were provided for, have a brief conversation with them after I've worked long hours, and that should be enough. But what I have found is that I have found so much peace in having the opportunity to be a full-time mom. Somebody who was just pushing forward, pushing forward, pushing forward. I didn't know I needed this peace. And now that I have it and it's being challenged on all facets, I can't go back to a life that where my peace is in jeopardy just because that's the norm. This is my new norm, is being able to accept peace and be humbled by the fact that life is too short to not celebrate and be with those that you love. So what I want to leave you today is my journey began a year ago today. My crown acceptance began a year ago today. Today I'm a much different person than I was a year ago. And I am thankful for taking the leap of faith and getting out there and saying that I am absolutely worthy and I am accepting my crown to be who I am meant to be in this world that's ever changing. So be encouraged, because as you take the steps to be who you are supposed to be, you are going to have challenges. You are going to have bumps in the road. You are going to have people who are going to look at you and they may or may not say that you're crazy, but do it crazy. Do it anyway. Do it for you. Do it for the ones that you really say that you love. And I can say that with all certainty, this has been one of the best decisions I've ever made in my life. So until next time, thank you again for tuning in. Have a fantastic Friday, a wonderful weekend, and know that you can accept your crown and walk in your crown worthiness. Until next time, bye.